live more life and then the inspiration will come. Live more life and the path will be made clear. Sometimes we might find ourselves in a situation where we don't know where to go, we don't know which path to take in this very moment, and sometimes that's just okay. And the only solution I feel is to just live, to just go forward with the day. And as one gains new experiences throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, the path will become clearer and clearer as you go on. It's like we want to think that we can just have everything figured out right now. We want to think, oh, I know exactly where I'll be in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, 5 years, when in reality we don't. We don't even know where we'll be next year, let alone 10 years. And we don't even know if we'll make it to next week. So it's like there's a lot of variables in this life that we live. And to try to predict and to try to sort of control the outcome entirely is sort of foolish. And yes, we have a bit of direction. We can guide, we can sort of poke ourselves or be led by God in the right direction, but it all comes back to we really have little to no control of the final outcome. Actually, no, the final outcome is guaranteed. It is the passing away and going up to heaven. But in the meantime, in the interim, there's not much that we can really sort of control other than our own perspectives. And I know this is a little bit of a tangent, but as I was saying earlier, when we find ourselves in a rut, when we find ourselves stuck and we don't know what to do and we don't know where to go, that's all good. That's okay. And I feel like the more one sort of lives life, the more they realize that what was once a bad thing is actually okay. What was once a bad thing is actually kind of a good thing. You will run into tragedies, or maybe you already have, and years have gone by and you've probably began to realize, hey, that bad thing that happened, getting fired from that job, losing that friend, or going through a heartbreak, or losing a family member, in the moment, yes, it was difficult, yes, it was painful, and yes, I suffered, or many other people suffered, but I wouldn't be who I am now if it was not for going through those experiences. And it was actually turned out that those were good things. Getting fired from that job could have led to a new business opportunity, or led to a new opportunity, stuff like that. And yeah, you kind of begin to let go a little bit of the need to sort of know exactly where you're going all the time. Yes, it's important to know where you're going, to have like a plan, like to have basic disciplines that keep you in the narrow path, because there is a narrow path to life. There is a way forward. There is a way to live life properly, to live life righteously. But there is still chaos outside of that narrow path. And if you're walking that narrow path, you can still look around and see the chaos. Although that's probably not a good thing. It's probably not the best idea, because you might look too far and you might look too deep into the void and get sucked in by a black hole or something. So best to stay on the narrow path. And I feel as long as one is walking that and just doing the things that they need to do daily, regardless of if they really feel like it or want to. I mean, as long as you just show up, it's just a time game. You're going to get what you want. You're going to figure it out. The path is going to be made clear. It's literally just a time game. You might not know it now, but give it a few weeks, give it a month, give it a year, a decade, and you'll be in a much different position. You have much more experience, much more wisdom to base your next actions upon, that you won't even be the same person. And that's kind of what I've been beginning to realize. And a need to chase external success, external validation, caring what other people think. I mean, that stuff is pretty well fading into non-existence at this point. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Yes, care for those you love and take into consideration other people's opinions and what they might feel about a subject, but at the same time, it's like you can't live a life of other people's wishes. And that sort of mentality just begins to kind of evaporate with time. And I feel that's a good thing. I think that's just a good thing. But yeah, anyways, this was a kind of a short little video. I hope it was inspiring, maybe somebody can relate. Probably a lot of people can relate, maybe not. Do subscribe, do share, and until next time, guys.